And we are back with yet another episode of the most quotable films of all time, this time starting with the letter N. And you guys picked No Country for Old Men. It was pretty much unanimous. So, yeah, this should be a good one. Coen Brothers movies, always quotable. Although some of the most memorable parts of this movie is there's no dialogue whatsoever, but some of the most suspenseful action scenes in recent memory, for my money. But what about you? You like this movie?
Yeah, it was an excellent psychological thriller, basically. I think I would classify it more as that
Yeah,
because the guy just kept going, Anton just kept toying with his victims. You
yeah,
know, he
mhm.
doesn't kill them right away. You know, he has a conversation with them.
Yes, which we'll get to that. But yeah, Anton Sugar, one of the greatest villains of all time, I think, because he's most villains, they give him at least some good to them. This guy just is an unstoppable force of evil, essentially, who thinks he has some sort of moral compass that he follows, but yeah, not really. So, all right. Well, I think I started last time. You want to start with your number five?
Yeah, okay. So Anton and Carlson are having conversation. Actually, Anton's got him captured, you
Hmm.
know, the, and then towards the end of the conversation, Carson says,
Do you have any idea how crazy you are?
You mean the nature of this conversation?
I mean, the nature of you.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't have that, but definitely an honorable mention. Yeah, it's always good to see Woody Harrelson in anywhere, but yeah, he didn't last too long with Anton there.
"No, he
So
didn't."
yeah, so so my number five is toward the beginning of the movie when Llewellyn finds the all the cash and he comes home and Carla Jean says,
What are you gonna do?
I'm fixing to do something dumber than hell, but I'm going anyways. If I don't come back, you tell Mother I love her.
Your mother's dead, Llewellyn.
Well, then I'll tell her myself.
Yes, I had that as an honorable mention.
okay, yeah, yep, good stuff. This is when he decides to bring some water to the guy who's not 100% dead yet. And
Yeah,
sure
right.
enough, it was not a good idea.
I know, definitely not a good idea. They got his license plate, they got his uh, the
Yeah.
VIN number.
Yeah. And nearly got him, period. Just like that chase scene is crazy, especially like when the dog starts chasing after him in the river and stuff. Craziness.
Yeah,
So what's your number four?
Sheriff Ed Tom Bell
Hmm.
says,
I always figured when I got older, God would sort of come into my life somehow. And he didn't. And I don't blame him. If I was him, I'd have the same opinion of me that he does.
Okay. Yep. That's a good one. Yeah, of course, Tommy Lee Jones is always great, and yeah, he was pretty perfect in that role too. He had a lot of good lines. I don't even think I got any lines from him on my list, which is crazy, but yeah. Oh well. But my number four is Anton, and he says,
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from? Friendo.
that was of course to the guy in the gas station.
"Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't put that one down. So that's another honorable mention.
Okay. Well, we might have something in common, but I
I don't know the way
we'll
we're
see.
going.
What's your number three?
All right, well, this is another Sheriff Ed Tom Bell.
Okay.
So we don't have this in common. It's just,
The crime you see now, it's hard to even take its measure. It's not that I'm afraid of it. I always knew you had to be willing to die to even do this job. But I don't want to push my chips forward and go out and meet something I don't understand. A man would have to put his soul at hazard. You'd have to say, okay, I'll be part of this world.
I think that's in the very beginning, like that he's narrating, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a good line. No, I didn't have that, but I was wrong. I do have Ed Tom Bell at number three, a different one, which starts with his partner Wendell, who says,
Well, it's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here.
yeah, another honorable mention.
"Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna have anything." All right, what's your number two?
This is the thing that Anton did at least twice in the movie, is flipping the coin thing.
Yes.
Choose,
Yeah. So,
choose.
so just the word choose is all you have?
Yes.
All right.
Well, then they would go, I don't want to choose. And then you go, you have to choose.
Yes, yes. So that's interesting that you just put the one word. I've got like almost not the whole scene, but my number two is again the gas station guy, and he goes,
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, we need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Well, it wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No?
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
All right. Heads then.
Well done. Don't put it in your pocket.
Sir?
Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become just a coin. Which it is.
Yeah, so change my thing to call it instead of choose.
okay, so we have one in common then.
Yes.
And we'll do the long one because yeah, that whole thing is just so great because you feel so bad for the guy because you know he's probably going to get killed, but amazingly, he went 50-50 the right way. So, okay, call it. It is at your two. So what's your one?
Will you hold still, please, sir?
When he's got the cattle prod machine. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a kind of a quick death, I guess.
I mean, whatever happened to like pulling the guy out of a car and taking his car? I
Yeah.
mean, you got to do, go to the thing and, like put a thing in his skull to
Yeah.
take his car.
Yeah, everything he did was kind of over the top dramatic. Like just to go get some stuff for his leg in the drugstore, he had to blow up a
Well,
car.
yeah,
Like,
it's like,
yeah, yeah. But Okay, well, I guess that was our only one in common because my number one, I went a completely different way. I went with one of the few comedic lines in the movie, which is Carla Jean's mother when they're in the back of the car and she goes,
Here we are, 90-degree heat. I got the cancer. And look at this, not even my home to go to. We're going to El Paso, Texas. You know how many people I know in El Paso, Texas?
No, ma'am.
That's how many.
I love that line. Of course, it is somewhat visual, but
I
that's
know.
great.
And then she goes and tells the Mexicans where she's going.
Right, yeah.
I know. I've never seen a Mexican in a suit
Yeah,
before.
right. Oh my God. Yeah, that movie's crazy, man, because it's one of those, and it came out within, I don't know, I guess a year or so of The Departed, which was similar in that the protagonist, spoiler alert, gets killed just like out of nowhere, and you're like, wait, what? And then, there's still some more of the movie to go. But yeah, it's crazy. But what I like about it though is that hopefully, I guess the hope is that when Anton gets hit by the car, maybe his luck is running out. And I don't know, but yeah,
You
crazy
never
movie.
know.
So, all right, this will
He,
be
he
interesting.
just walked away.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Ed Tom Bell's thing at the end is interesting too. His dream, which I guess could be perceived as hopeful too, but it's a pretty dark movie, man, overall. So, all right, our number one has got to be the call it scene because we had it in common at two. So, so then we'll put our ones at two and three, and then we got I guess our threes at four and five. So, so we got some Ed Tom Bell in there. That's good. I'm just writing Ed 1 and Ed 2. I'll edit it later. All right. So very good. Any honorable mentions?
I think we said the honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Well, without further ado, here are the top five No Country for Old Men quotes according to three and four right now.
The crime you see now, it's hard to even take its measure. It's not that I'm afraid of it. I always knew you had to be willing to die to even do this job. But I don't want to push my chips forward and go out and meet something I don't understand. A man would have to put his soul at hazard. You'd have to say, okay. I'll be part of this world.
Well, it's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff?
If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here.
Will you hold still, please, sir?
Here we are, 90-degree heat. I got the cancer. And look at this, not even my home to go to. We're going to El Paso, Texas. You know how many people I know in El Paso, Texas?
No, ma'am.
That's how many.
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, we need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Well, it wouldn't be fair.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here. And now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
Well, look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
All right. Heads then.
Well done. Don't put it in your pocket.
Sir?
Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become just a coin. Which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So now movies starting with the letter O. All right. So from the top down, mine are Oh God, Out of Sight, Ocean's 11, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What about you?
We didn't do Ocean's 11.
Nope.
I could have sworn we did one of the oceans now.
No, we haven't. We've done One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Office Space, and I forget what the third one is. I'll have to look. But definitely not Ocean's 11.
Okay. Oh God,
Mm-hmm.
oh brother, where art thou?
That's what we did already.
We did that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then cross that one out, obviously.
Yes.
And then uh,
Replace it with Ocean's 11.
we'll place it with Ocean's 11.
Yes.
The Omen and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, wow. We have more in common than ever.
I know.
All right. So, Oh God, Ocean's 11, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And wait, what was my. Oh, Out of Sight makes it because it was my two. Okay. This is going to be pretty good. I have no idea what's going to win with this one. Could go either way. Two Clooney's maybe canceling himself out. We'll see.
Maybe
But
Oh God will sneak in there.
you never know. It's got some good lines.
George
Mostly,
Thomas.
yeah, yeah. But all right. Well, you guys vote in the comments below or in the Johnny Radio poll. Either way, whatever wins, we will do it on the next one. So we'll see you then. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.